And with a couple of minutes to full time, it was Fremantle that were in front.
As we get underway.
And it's Dwyer to bring it back, so back into the team. She's her first game back, Taylor Dwyer, a good inclusion, a bit of a workhorse for North Beach. We see the Sea Eagles working through their first set, going down a short side. There's Robinson.
Good to see Emerson Robinson return. She's just come back from a major knee injury, so...
Well, it's good to see her get an early touch too.
Yeah.
Goes into this game a little tentative, a little nervous.
It'll help the confidence. She's a
Campbell
very good player.
trying to bust through the middle, but yeah, that early touch I think will really help.
Yeah, she's a superstar in our competition, and I think that early touch will really help her confidence moving forward, as you said. You see a good run here down the side. Oh, strong contact in the touch
just
there.
gets taken over the sideline.
Buchanan
and Leaf involved. Lots of smiles all around for the Sharks, but Mika Paul just looked a little dangerous skipping to the outside here, but they always had it covered.
I thought she got around, and then Buchanan just comes from, a bit of a high shot though.
I thought it was high live, but he had certainly no call from the officials.
Does Rockingham get us back over the 40 nearly here?
You think fatigue's going to play a bit of a factor?
Yeah, I think it will. Just those rotations that Rockingham will be able to have, unlike North Beach not having a bench. But I've seen games like this before, and sometimes the team without the subs surprise you. They run off adrenaline and pure effort. As Buchanan goes wide.
Comes out, and the Sharks away down this sideline.
Caitlin White down low there with a good tackle.
Korok to play the ball. As the Sharks set off down a narrow blind side, back to Korok.
Oh,
hit solidly.
Big shot. Last tackle there, I think.
Comes to Buchanan. Buchanan jinks one way. They keep coming back to this side. North Beach holding on nicely, though. They adjust. And that'll be the handover.
They kept trying to go on that short side there, Donnie. I think I'm not sure if that's something they've looked towards to exploit. I know North Beach haven't played a game there this year, but yeah, something they're trying to work on there. Be interesting to see what happens going forward.
Campbell, the player that's always going to be very, very dangerous.
Interesting to see no Sinead Lowndes.
Yeah, I think that's probably the big out. That's probably the big thing. She was fantastic, despite a heavy defeat last time we covered the Sea Eagles.
Yeah, she picked up an ankle injury, I believe, over at the state tournament recently.
Western Australia not quite getting the results they wanted over there this time around. Got the one win against the Queenslanders.
Yeah, and that's probably the one I thought might have been the toughest for them.
Nah, Queensland's no good, mate.
I agree with that. Next Wednesday, yeah. But yeah, no, the girls tried really hard. They only just lost a couple of their games. They could have won a lot of their games, but
well, they probably should have won the game against the New South Wales country team.
Yeah.
Led 12-0 at the break, and end up going down 14-12 in that one.
With boss Gus Marshall this week, and he was pretty shattered. He was really disappointed. So, but it's great to see those girls represent our state and really put their hand up, and fingers crossed we can get back there next year and bring that trophy home.
Nika Stevens, a
great
veteran, making the team of the tournament.
She's just unbelievable player.
Absolute star. The Joondalup Giants, not in action here tonight, but Robinson skips to the outside, gets the ball out, comes out again with Paul.
Speed.
Paul looks to use that speed. They get hold of her. That's Tua that comes across to make the tackle. Important there for the Sharks, but they've shown a willingness to use the ball as Toby now takes it forward for North Beach.
Yeah, I think a lot of North Beach's play tonight will be relied on Mel Toby. She's their main ball player.
Dwyer just a hit up, but there's really no numbers, no runners in motion. Funga takes that one right to the line. Gets an offload. Tirahui, a chance, footwork, more footwork, and over the line.
Very
Well,
good
a great try there, and a header to Hirahui.
Very good. First points on the board, like we spoke. Just see on the replay here, she just gets out. Funga just gets a nice little late offload. I thought they might have called held, but just there. And then Anu header just right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. And over she goes.
That footwork just bamboozles the Sharks.
She's another one that's just come back from the state trip as well. So I think they're probably all disappointed. They obviously didn't get a win, so they probably have a bit of a point to prove tonight and want to put their best foot forward moving forward. But yeah, she's a terrific player on a header and got a very bright future. So yeah, good to see her get the first 4 points of the night.
He's certainly a player that every time I see her run, she looks just incredibly dangerous. I don't think she quite does it enough.
Nah.
The service from dummy half is great as well. I mean, she's a great all-round number 9. But
well, she's got a strong touch background, so she's always got crafty hands and good footwork. So if she really applies that as well as her toughness to the tackle scene, as we convert there, takes us out to 6-0. Yeah, she could be anything. She's got all the skills and attributes. So she's done well here though to get a team in front early. 6-0. Sharks will be looking to respond here, I think.
We have another look at the fuel to go and play replay. Just watch this footwork, and I think you described it perfectly last time. Just stepping off the left, comes back right, steps off the left and through before Ainsley Buchanan can get across to shut the hole.
The old Brad Fittler left foot. Speaking of Brad Fittler, matey, on the Blues Wednesday night.
Absolutely, mate. I wouldn't be on anyone else.
Yeah, I'm the same. I've got a few Queenslanders in the office at the moment, as well as a few Blues. So there's been a bit of running commentary going on.
I've got to say though, I'm not entirely convinced. I don't know why New South Wales decide to wear navy blue every time they play in Adelaide and.
Well, hey,
and
we
Western
haven't lost
Australia.
in the navy blue, so.
Yeah,
I'll hope they wear it for all 3 games.
It's like they want everyone to hate them.
No, we'll be right, mate. We'll be right. As my big boss says, John Saxon, we may as well not turn up Queensland. So, yeah, I think he's right there. New South Wales for the win.
Let's hope they don't. Every time we underestimate Queensland. Anyway, back here live.
Beach
Campbell,
over halfway.
Up towards the 40-metre line. A good set so far after points from North Beach. So look to put the finishing touches on it. Paul gets it out wider to Cox. Cox looked to step inside, but cops a high shot. The penalty.
They're just rattling Rockingham a bit here. I think they're just nice, quick play the balls, and as we see here on the replay.
There's lots of good ball movement that seems to be concerning them as well.
They're shifting it side to side. As we see here,
North Beach kick it out to the left-hand side. Buchanan has the ball.
Good tackle, Robinson.
Robinson makes the tackle, 1-on-1.
Good to see her back out there. She's doing well so far. Oh,
good
solid
shot there from
contact.
Robinson on Tao.
She hasn't lost the physicality. She can still tackle. Good run there.
Again, setting a nice platform, drawing players in. Mason put down just a couple of metres short. Lambert waits at dummy half. Now across to Buchanan.
Oh.
Molly puts it down. North Beach wanted it more.
Mr.
Campbell
Spittles
dives on it. You'll imagine that's going to be knock on both ways, and it should be North Beach footy.
There's just a little bobble here from Campbell after the Rockingham one that he's just there.
Once again, North Beach hold on. So still 6 points to 0 in favour of the Sea Eagles on the cash converted scoreboard.
Doing really well at the moment.
I don't know the Rockingham would be overly happy with the way they've played so far, but
No.
North Beach, as you said,
Oh.
we've got a kick on first. Buchanan's
Interesting.
awake to it though. Goes back and cleans that up on the halfway line. I don't know whether the chasers for North Beach necessarily knew that was coming.
Interesting when you only got 12 players and you've got 6 in a scrum kicking on the first.
But, well, we have seen that from a North Beach team once before.
Yeah.
In a preliminary final in the men's game, and it seemed to
Wallace.
work for them then.
Thanks for reminding me, Donny.
Now Molly.
Yeah, 1-0, mate. 1-0.
Molly.
Good run.
Always
Numbers
a
to
good
the
strong
left, yeah.
charge. They've got numbers here to the left, but a slow play the ball. Might take that opportunity away from them, but again try to burrow across. Reaches out towards the line, but just can't get it down. Lambert knocked down by Robinson. So that'll be a knock-on against North Beach and another set of 6 for the Sharks.
I know it's a knock-on, but it's probably a smart play there in the fact that they had him shot for numbers there and they were going to score. So just got to work a bit harder here on this next set.
Slow play the ball, slow service from dummy half.
Yeah, thanks.
Gave Robinson every opportunity to get up and cut it off.
Yeah. Yep. It's good to see her competing though. As we said, she's had a bit of a major knee injury and she's first game back. So I spoke to her last week about it and she was ready to go. So I'm sure she won't miss a beat. Oh,
Chance
knock
again
on.
for the Sharks. And again,
Is
well,
Buchanan playing fullback? I know she's wearing number 7. Interesting tactic.
I think she'll be frustrated with the
Yeah,
simple errors that they've come up with.
She's playing one off the scrum. Then I've seen her return that kick as well. I think she's playing at the back tonight. Yeah, Cherish Leaf, unlucky there. She's powerful runner of the ball. She's
Does
dangerous.
she ever not have a smile on her face on a footy field?
Mate, I don't know. I remember when she played for Fremantle and as Emerson Robinson takes the tackle. She played for Fremantle 1 year and she trained against the boys and she absolutely lit up the boys and she smiled the whole time. So I don't think she ever not smiles. She's a terrific person. Really good person.
Absolutely.
Always
lovely.
happy. But no better way to be. Always have a smile on your face. Good run.
Wire again, I mentioned. She really is a bit of a workhorse, and we've seen quite a few strong carries already as Campbell chopped down low. Well, that's about the only way to stop Campbell.
Old school style player, Dwyer. Just does all the hard work in the middle. That's what you need. Some players like your team. Is to see an early kick here. Oh, out on the full.
Well, they have seemed to, they've wanted to kick early, haven't they?
They have, yeah. That's obviously a tactic there that they've come up with as well. But I think with 12 players, you probably don't want to kick too early in that sense as well. Just keep grinding away, get to the last. Tires Rockingham down as well.
Watching Rockingham warm up, they did look a big side, physically big.
They
so
are a big
turning
side,
them around is not a bad tactic, but as we see Leaf bursting through tackles, well, we mentioned how strong a runner she is, and there she goes carrying a couple with that customary smile on her face.
She's still
Lambert
smiling
gets it out, and a big chance now for Rockingham. They've got the Sea Eagles on tilt. Dargaville He's about a couple of metres short. Lambert waits at dummy half. Tapuia.
Good
Straight and hard, and a good tackle from Toby down low. But still allows that quick play the ball. Molly powers across. Well, it was just a power game there from the Rockingham Sharks, and eventually it is North Beach wilting under that pressure, and Fippe Mole goes across to score. The Rockingham Sharks first at 6-4, kick to come on the Cash Converter scoreboard.
Yeah, she's just got down nice and low there, which you should if you're going to have a burrow over from short out. And they've put them back in the game here. They just grinded away, Rockingham. They had plenty of opportunities, but they just haven't had hand on the ball, so they've done well.
I'll tell you one thing. Nick Neary, who normally calls with us, he'll be absolutely devastated to have missed that try. I think Fippe Mole is his favourite player in the entire competition.
Yes, she is. Shout out to Nick if you're watching. Yeah, no, she's a terrific player. And she just did her job really well there and burrowed down nice and low. So, Donnie, usually at this end when they're having a kick for goal, we lose the ball into the school. Hopefully we don't tonight because there's no access. I reckon there's 140 balls in there.
Well, the kids just, they love turning up on Monday. And
Cade McDonald put 8 in there the other week.
He certainly did.
We see it line up the kick here.
See if Ainsley Buchanan can do the same.
Any relation to Mel, is it?
I would assume so, but I'm not 100% sure.
Good strike. Great strike.
Puts it over and locks the score up.
6-all.
6-all on the Cash Converter scoreboard.
North Beach just starting to look a little bit tired now. I think that fatigue that we talked about is starting to set in. Just slowly walking back to halfway. What's your thoughts been so far on the, as we see here on the replay again, Molly just burrowing over. What's your thoughts been so far on the start of the season with the women?
I think it's a wonderful competition. Obviously, it's a little disjointed with the you play. We've only played a couple of games, then you get the state game bye,
and then a bye next week as well.
So there's a couple of byes in succession that sort of suck the momentum out of the competition a little bit. But I think that there's 3 clear top teams that look like they're going to battle it out at the moment. In Joondalup, Fremantle and Ellenbrook.
Well, what we've seen tonight was,
well, I mean,
could be a grand final. As we get an offside.
Well, that's a killer, isn't it?
Yeah, could have been a grand final preview tonight. That was a top quality game.
Yeah, Ellenbrook winning that one basically on the siren, scoring a try after leading 24-0. It looked like they might have rested a few of their state players, though, the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, I think they got a few
both
niggles
teams would have.
Yeah, a few niggles and bumps.
So maybe not full strength teams for both Ellenbrook and Fremantle. So we might have to wait until later in the season.
Good tackle
to see their best and to see where they're both at. But Joondalup obviously very strong as well.
Yeah, they got a
led
good
by
game
Mika
tonight.
Stevens.
Yep, good game tonight against South Perth up at Joondalup.
Well, after the penalty from North Beach being offside, a golden opportunity for the Sharks as Buchanan.
Good footwork.
Just skipped one side and then the other, but Funga, Shimondale Funga just stayed with her though.
She's done well tonight in the defence, Funga.
And there's Mulkey again.
Oh, good tackle.
Had a bit of a wind up. It's Dwyer that's knocked her down. She's reeled out of that tackle though.
I think she's hurt her shoulder.
Still a chance out wide. They've got to score here, you'd think. Rockingham for the line. Desperate cover defence. Unable to get across in time, and a try to the Sharks as they take the lead for the first time in this game.
I think we'll find, as we see here, just dives. I thought when she put the hand out there with the ball, I thought she might have dropped that, but yeah, I don't think Dwyer's in good condition here. She's gone down with a major shoulder injury, I think, as we see her just under the post there. She's struggling to stand up.
I was hoping initially that she was just winded, but you're right, she did clutch up higher.
Yeah, she's really struggling.
Maybe just a burner. You'd hope that she can continue. Obviously, North Beach struggling for numbers. Here's the incident here. Gets in front of Molly. great technique, really. She got her head to the side and made the tackle really well.
Yeah.
She didn't necessarily do anything wrong that I could see on that replay. But
I don't know what it is, but just from looking at her right now, she's tried to walk away, but she keeps clutching at her shoulder and then sort of bending down like she can't walk properly. So I don't know if it's gone all the way down the left side of her body, the pain, or seems pretty tough though.
Could take a bit to keep her out. I mean, North Beach with only the 12 players out on the field as it is.
I think when you get down to low numbers, you sort of, your pain goes away a bit easy because you really don't want to let your team down.
It builds a resilience in the group.
100%, yeah. The resilience you get is quite high. So she's trying to shake it off, but she keeps clutching at it. See how long she can last as we line it up. Good strike, but to the left. 10-6, Donny. 22 minutes gone.
Yeah, Rockingham obviously giving away that penalty. If we have a look at the fuel to go and play replay, Liana Jeanette Hay getting across the line. She had plenty of room to work in. Probably could have made a bird of it if she had have given it outside to one of the unmarked players that maybe had a little bit more speed. But
North Beach are just short on numbers. That's all that was there, just short on numbers. But I think they'll keep toiling away, and as we see replay get back underway here.
We saw in the early going Rockingham coming up with a few errors, and since they've put the errors away, all of a sudden they've been able to pile on some points. They've kind of simplified the game too.
Yeah,
they really are just trying to bust through the middle, soften up the Seagulls. As we see another good run from the try scorer. Hay gets shortened up there. Who was that put on that shot? Morrison just goes bang.
She's holding it, clutching at her knee. Dwyer stays on as we see her there, number 10.
Yep, still on the field, still in the middle. Not looking to get away from the action at all. Not looking to hide out on the wing for a set. Straight in there, ready to have a go. Lambert.
Spread it wide. Sorry.
Shifts it out to Puya. Here's another good carry. So go into a dangerous territory once more with Buchanan.
Good kick.
Rolling that down into a corner. Wants it to stay in the field of play, and it does.
Oh.
And a great little bit of footwork there from Paul.
She's been good tonight.
She's done some very good things. I'd love to see her in open space.
Yeah. We could have a fastest woman in the comp race, I reckon.
Bit of a push and shove there in the marker region from Paul as the ball comes out. An error here from North Beach.
Oh, no, he hasn't called it.
He hasn't called it. Well, she's allowed to get up and play
Scotty's missed one. It's Robinson through the middle.
Robinson up over the halfway line, dragged down from behind. Well, that was an awkward moment there for Robinson. A good run from Tiruhui out of dummy half, and they get the penalty, so North Beach is showing plenty of heart here so far.
They just got back in that set to playing the ball quickly, and on the back of that they were getting a few quick runs there, and it's kind of put Rockingham on the back foot, and then penalty here. Oh, just over the top there. Bit of a crusher.
It might have been Lambert, wasn't quite there at marker and didn't get back the 10. So
at least we're not seeing any hip drops, Donny.
Well, I thought there was a hint of one there on Emerson Robinson a moment ago. It was a real good opportunity now for North Beach to get right back into this contest. Morrison maybe copping a little bit of her own medicine. She put a good shot on earlier, driven backwards there.
Toby inside. Oh, Campbell's dropped that.
The ball comes free. Never really had a clean grasp on it. Tony Anderson it was that came in, made the tackle, forces the ball free.
They've just got
enough.
Good position there, and they've just probably didn't need to push that pass. Probably just should have went to the right and taken a few more tackles, but they're down where they need to be.
It has really been like when North Beach have looked the most dangerous. It has been on the back of sweeping ball movement. And Rockingham don't seem to really know what to do with it. But when you play in that style, you're going to come up with some errors.
Yeah, definitely. Buchanan, Leaf,
Leaf goes straight through. I don't know whether she wants to run the distance. Goes over the top of Paul. Leaf, she wants to stop. She wants somebody else to take it from her. Eventually we find somebody to give it to.
Who was that?
Gwadzinski.
Header. Great tackle. Good for rugby league.
And Leaf getting out of dummy half. It goes for another carry. Looking to finish it off, but pulled down about 10 metres short. They go from dummy half through Lambert. Lambert stands in the tackle, can't get the offload away. Tuhui comes up with a stop. Now to Buchanan. Buchanan across to Tapuia. Tapuia fires it out wide. A good chance. They look inside. I don't know why. She's got two unmarked outside.
Another
and
try
that's a
saver.
bomb try there, I think, from Tanasha Mason.
Robinson again with a try saver. I know it's called a knock on from North Beach, but it's a definite 4 points. And if she passed to the left here, you see on the replay. I don't know what she was. I would have give it now. Just give it now.
But doesn't look once to the left. It looks inside. Two unmarked players outside.
Trying to do a spin.
He just doesn't like those girls out there on the wing. Nah, not friendly. Oh, Rockingham, they do get another opportunity. Ruled a one-on-one strip and gone forward. Leaf.
Good tackle.
Again, she looks a little gassed there, but getting out of dummy half. Buchanan looking to step towards the line and gets there.
She's been impressive so far tonight, Buchanan. She's just done all the simple things really well.
Doing just enough.
Yeah. She just hasn't really tried to overcomplicate anything. She just got to her spots, passed really well, nice and early, run when she's supposed to, and she just, well-deserved try there.
Yeah, just picked a spot, got out of dummy half, targeted White, steps off the left, and just got to her the outside of her shoulder enough to get across the line. Yeah,
she's their key player, and when they do really well, it's on the back of her. And another one who's got a really fantastic touch background. It's got all those sort of silky skills and really applies it to the women's game. So, well-deserved 4-pointer there. See her line up the kick here. Buchanan as well. Wonder if it's a relation. We'll have to find out. Take us out to a 10-point lead here. It was about 50 seconds, I reckon, till half-time. Yep.
Just before the break, it's always a bit of a heartbreaker. But North Beach, they'll be happy to get to the sheds, I think, to have a bit of a breather. They haven't obviously got the troops to rotate through as that conversion attempt is successful. So 16-6 on the Cash Converters scoreboard.
I don't think we'll get a kick-off here, but we'll see.
Give us another chance to have a go at the fuel to go and play replay as Buchanan.
Left foot, bang.
Just steps off the left, gets between defenders, and gets to the line. Well, she knew where it was.
She's got good footwork, very good footwork. She's one that interests me. I don't know why she doesn't play in her state team or doesn't trial for the state team. She's definitely got the skills and the ability. So we hear the halftime siren.
You're spot on. We don't see a kick-off for this one, and it will be 16-6 at the break.
A response. We're back underway here. Good kick. Oh,
it's Rockingham at the moment, sitting 1 win, 2 losses, negative 18 points differential. I mean, going on with it from here would be a big step in the right direction for them.
Yeah, and at this time of year, if you can get those sort of wins, it's so crucial come the end of the year. So, because big wins don't come very often in this competition.
North Beach hoping they don't make it easy for them, because we really want a good contest as Molly takes it up towards the halfway line. A good carry.
First half try scorer.
Get a good shot of respect there.
Good tackle. What was that down low? Was that Dwyer? It was. A workhorse.
Looks to have somewhat recovered from the the stinger or burner that she had towards the back end of that first half as Buchanan just plugs that down into space.
Kick.
I mean, that's great footy left there. It's still the final tackle here for Rockingham, but they... Well, it wasn't the last, so it's last now. So they've got another play. Buchanan out of dummy half. Goes to Leaf. Leaf tips it on, and a try. Well, classy finishing. It's Moira Korok that scores the try for Rockingham as we have a look at the fuel to go and play replay.
Just quick good hands there from Cherish Leaf for the easy try. But yeah, you're right. I'm not sure what Wallace was doing there. It's once that ball kick, you've got to show urgency onto it and kill the play. And as you said, it was only fourth. I thought it was the fifth tackle as well. And they just played quick heads up footy there and good hands from Buchanan to Leaf. And then, yeah, the winger just does their job as they do, catch and score. And yeah, very good try. But early points from Rockingham, as I said, kick to the corner, wanted a completion. They did that, and yeah. But North Beach did all the right things previously. They defended well, but they just you got to jump on those balls.
Yeah, it was a nice kick from Buchanan. Didn't deserve that result.
No.
Emily Rose Wallace just tried to just sort of run around the ball to try and pick it up so she could run forward. I don't know exactly what was going through her head.
Sort of ran around to then turn and look up to see how long she had, but you just got to jump on. Competitor, so she's always going to chase those kicks, and which she did, and yeah, it's turned out in Rockingham's favour. So you see Buchanan line this one up, bit of a tougher one. Good strike. Oh, just short.
Not a bad striker of the football, but that one waved away. 20 points to 6 and a try very early in this second half. That looks fairly ominous.
I think Rockingham would have spoke about just executing all the small things here in the second half compared to the first half, because they probably bombed a couple of tries there in the first half, Donny. But yeah, as we see North Beach here, they're just slowly walking back. Their body language is not very good, but you can see good hands there, real good quick hands.
Yeah, on the back of a quick play of the ball, and
makes it easy.
Well, yeah, it does make it a little bit easier when you've got your opposition going backwards on their own try line. Yeah, but still got to execute, and they did well.
That's right. Funga will get us back underway here.
Stay behind!
Mr. Spittles tells him, stay behind. Oh, he was going to call that. I think
it was close again, was it, Scotty?
I don't know, Scotty wanted to run to the middle that fast. Funga's done some good tackles tonight.
He's trying to keep warm, Scotty, so he wouldn't mind a little bit of a gallop.
I've quickly seen him at half time, and he tried to shorten half time. He was that cold, he reckons. Good tackle there, underheader, down low. Oh,
powering
bit
through
of
the
push
middle,
and
a
shove
bit of push and shove, and it's going to go against Rockingham. So that's going to be a penalty to North Beach for that little bit of push and shove. Celia Dargaville, the penalty going against her.
We've seen a bit of fire in the first game. There's a bit more here. Oh, there it is. There's another one.
Not sure who gave the first shove there, but certainly on the replay we saw the North Beach shove. But
I'm not encouraging fights, but I like this. That's good. It's healthy for rugby league. Like they're competitors. That's what they're here. They're trying to win a game of footy, and it's good to see they're passionate about winning.
North Beach now with their first use of the football in the second half here down in Treeby. The Sea Eagles try scorer. Gives it to Toby, who turns it underneath. Buchanan there to make the tackle. Toby again, goes right to the line.
Oh, she had Campbell.
Had Campbell, holds onto it. Takes the tackle herself. Now it'll go to Funga. Funga wanted someone inside. Campbell couldn't quite get there. Just held it up and held it up.
She's been good tonight, Campbell. She's always there.
She certainly works very, very hard. But
where do you know where she's come from? She didn't play there last year. She's from Willagee or South Perth.
Yeah, she's definitely been at a couple of different clubs, I think, over the last few years.
Yeah, she wasn't at North Beach last year. Robinson with a dominant tackle there.
Molly
Another
going
good
down
tackle.
a short side. Gets away from the sideline.
Stand out 10.
And that time, Molly gets up and gives Dwyer a little bit of a push back down to the ground as
Long ball.
Ainsley Buchanan to Melissa Jane Buchanan, who comes back the other way. Now Dargaville.
Move now.
You just want to play down that one side of the field, mate. The first half they were down that way, and now the second half.
Well, the first half it was the other side, but it's
Yeah.
whatever side's furthest away from us, mate. They just want to make our job difficult. But
Buchanan. Got to get on that. Yep, there we go. Oh, here we go.
Paul looks to put the foot down, gets to the outside, gets around a couple, takes on Buchanan.
She's done well there, though.
Stays in the field of play, but great covering defence there from Melly Buchanan.
Paul's got some speed to burn. She backs herself.
Oh, yeah, why wouldn't she? Wait. Flung up. Underneath the white.
Oh, good
Runs
concept.
into Buchanan, gets folded in half.
Felt every bit of that. Toby.
Go wide. Morrison. Morrison looks to straighten, turns, spins, gets a pass back to Dwyer. Dwyer runs into heavy contact. The ball gets out wider.
Heavy contact there again. They're trying to strip it here, one-on-one. No.
Can't quite rip that one free.
Got an opportunity here, North Beach. Go short side.
Again, working down a corridor.
Is that a penalty? No. They've let it go.
Last play. Toby kicks across field. Rockingham
good.
have it covered.
Good hands.
It's a nice take, but good defence and trapping the Sharks down this end of the field. Now they can work for a mistake. They've controlled this little passage of play, North Beach. They'd love to turn it into points.
They started like this in the first half, and they got points from it. So, I wonder if they'll be able to put some more on here. Oh.
Rockingham, they're just looking to get through this set. Not
Yeah.
too much more than that so far.
I'm surprised with how they've used their subs tonight. Like, with having 20 players, they've kind of been really slow on their rotations. Thought they might have had a few more, keep them a bit fresh, but...
Chase on.
Oh, she goes through Paul's legs there. She's
Awkward
jumped on it.
bounce, and Lambert chases her own kick and makes the tackle. You don't want to give Paul too much room to move, as we've seen so far tonight. Lambert makes sure she doesn't get too much room to move on that occasion.
She's had about 3 or 4 good kick returns, so I think they've started to figure it out slowly.
Campbell, good footwork at the line,
She
catches
goes.
a couple of players flat-footed. Now into the backfield. Buchanan
Good
again
tackle.
coming across in cover to make a copybook tackle.
Great tackle. Oh, no knock on there. Fanga.
Funga looking to step her way through. Put
Right.
down onto her back though.
The numbers to the right. Oh, there goes
Julie
underheader.
out of dummy half. Looking
She's
to split
through.
them, does split them, and she's going to get a double.
It's that same person again, Donny.
Well, and I heard her. She's looked incredibly dangerous. As I say, whenever she runs, she is a threat.
She's just so fast out of dummy half, and I just think, I know the game's built on, you know, your plays and things like that, but if there's an opportunity, you're a part of the team, run the ball. And when she does run the ball, she's very dangerous. So, yeah, and when having 12 players, if that's your strength, then probably run it a lot more as well. So, and she's had 2 really good runs tonight, and she scored twice. So,
As soon
done
as she
well
got
there.
out from dummy half, you just thought, well, there's a gap there. She's got the speed. That closed, but she did just enough to get through the gap. And as soon as she was one-on-one.
She's got quite a good change of direction really quickly. I'm not sure if there's a replay, but you'll see she just takes off one way and she looks like she's going to stay there and bang. Just changes direction. So I'm assuming they'll knock this one over. Take us to 20-12. Back to an 8-point game. Number 8 there for North Beach.
It's Gabby Mulway.
Oh, wait. Must be another new player they got this year. She kicks it straight over.
Gabby's another player that's been around a while, but she sort of left the competition for the last couple of seasons, but knocks that over. 20 points to 12. The Sharks leading North Beach as they manage to stay in the game.
Well, we just see the end of that replay, but she's got very, very good feet once she gets out, nice and fast. Another person with fast feet, Donny. Damien Cook missed out. You happy as a Blues supporter or no?
Oh, I think it's nice to see some. Well, I was going to say a few fresh faces, but they've brought back enough experience as it is in terms of the forward pack. It's some strange selections, but you get to expect that from Freddie.
Arguably the best player in the world sitting on the bench. And Nico Hines, or the reigning Dally M anyway. I think he'll be used well. He'll be a
couple of the best players on the planet on the bench for both teams. Harry Grant doesn't go too bad for the Queenslanders either.
Who's he? So back underway.
Tira, he gets it. Explodes straight through a hole. One to beat. Steps inside and the cover defence again. Guess who's there in the tackle coming across in cover? Melissa Jane Buchanan. Funga goes to the line.
Got a great opportunity here.
Rolled over. They've got some numbers here on the left.
She just landed on top of her as she pulled her down in that tackle, and I think she's hurt her left shoulder, I reckon it might be.
Some real sportsmanship there.
Just see here, look. There. Oh.
Come on, delay.
Like
Gets up. Could have played the ball quickly. They had numbers on the left with the quick play the ball, but
she put her hand up.
She's the one that signalled to the referee to stop play.
Yeah, she doesn't look like she's in. She hasn't moved that left arm. Wallace is in the way.
Well, there we go. Heavy contact with the ground. Yeah. She's been involved in absolutely everything in both attack and defence for Rockingham.
Yeah. Oh no, she's up now. She's quite tough.
Oh,
tough player. I wouldn't surprise me if she stays on. So. Oh no, she's just having a laugh.
She's having a laugh.
She needed a rest, I reckon.
Having a laugh with the referee. And
Mel having a rest.
Ready to go.
She's been good tonight, so it's good to see her stay on the field.
She has been very, very good tonight. You'd think though with 20.
Oh,
that one just hits the deck, and Paul takes off, runs at Buchanan, pulls out of that tackle, goes back through that same hole. A bit of an ankle tap from Buchanan. It's all happening. Funga to dummy half, looked left, comes right. Campbell straightens again. That late footwork at the line, creating headaches for the Rockingham Sharks and North Beach. They have soared back into this game.
I'll tell you what, I know they're down. Well, they're only down by 4, and they're probably going to kick this. But she's probably been the best player on the field for me tonight. Every time she's ran with purpose, and she's just made her tackles, and that there's just hard work. That's just running a hard line, and she deserved that. So I did say, Donny, I thought if North Beach can get some points back, we might be in for a close game here. And they have. They've fought on.
Well, they've done very well to work back into the game. I almost thought the opposite after the early points in the second half. Rockingham got out to that 20-6 lead. I thought it was about to blow out, but North Beach they've shown a hell of a lot of heart, and they're about to make this left on the clock.
Yeah, I thought it could have blown out, but then as I mentioned to you, I was like, if they can just get that one try, it might change everything. So this is what happened in the first game of the night too. It was 24-0 to Ellenbrook, and then Freo took the lead, and you see a kick here from in front. Slots it over. 2-point game.
20 points to 18 on the cash converters scored as we have another Campbell try.
Bang.
Again, it's subtle. There's not a big right foot step.
It's just
not
sort of body direction. It sort of changes her body. Really, she ran with purpose. She was determined to get through that hole, and
it's not the big left foot steps we saw from Anna Heller in the first half, but
no Brad Fittlers.
It was just enough right at the line.
Yeah.
with the defenders going in the wrong direction to pierce the gap.
Rockingham.
I reckon if Shane Campbell was running at me, I might step aside and let it through too, though.
I'm not standing in front. No way.
Rockingham, now they're the team that all of a sudden needs to respond. They're still in front. That's the key for them. It's Dwyer, a bit of a gallop in a run, and gets those post-contact meters as well.
Old school style front rower she is. She's really good.
Never really stops.
Morrison.
North Beach as they work up towards the halfway line. An inside pass that hits the deck. Dwyer can't clean it up. Comes up with a knock on. And it'll be Rockingham's ball inside the Sea Eagles half.
That's a coach killer there after points. Here. Oh, overran it. And then, oh.
And again, just getting the timing slightly wrong, wanting to get the ball into the hands of Campbell. I can understand trying to do that.
Oh,
but,
oh they're push here.
Push in the scrum. It's just managed to come out. Campbell breaks from the scrum.
Scotty's called it back. He didn't like it.
I think sometimes.
I told you, mate, he was cold. He needs to start moving. He wasn't liking the push.
Referees are just surprised by a push like everyone else. And they're like, oh, well, I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Let's just have another go.
The new kit?
Yeah,
the new uniform, the red?
It's turned up. It's good.
Yeah.
I saw a game here a couple of weeks ago, that men's game, and the referees look like the Joondalup Giants.
I played Willagee last week and they wear red, and I nearly tackled the ref 4 times, I reckon. When he was in the line, I couldn't help it.
Yeah, if you get an excuse, mate.
No, I'm not looking to sit on the sidelines.
Justifiable.
They come up over the 20, towards the 20 here. Offload.
It's late offload, a chance. Dargaville bounces out of one. They come again. Through Cox. There's a couple of Sharks there just to keep her in the field of play.
Got a good opportunity here, Rockingham. Put some points back on.
Hay, one of the try scorers for the Sharks.
Oh,
Lambert shows it. Looks to get the offload away. Comes to Buchanan. Leaf pops it out wide.
She passed to herself. Isn't that a...
Well, you're not allowed to intentionally pass it forward, but I think she's passed it backwards. The referee's checking with the touch judge. I think he's going to point to the spot. I think Mason might have scored.
Ooh, I don't know.
Well, you're not allowed to intentionally pass forward, but I think she's passed it backwards to herself.
But she's done it. If we just see the pass after Leaf, so not this one.
Comes out to Mason.
Just here. So
she's just juggled it.
Well, that's a knock on, is it?
Well, she's juggled it.
But she's moving forward, so I don't know.
It's one of those ones. Has she intentionally knocked it forward?
Forward, yeah.
I don't know that she's intentionally knocked it forward. She juggled it, didn't touch a North Beach player. I'm happy for that to be play on. It's a little controversial.
Interesting to see. Emerson Robinson's left the field. She's on a minute restriction apparently with that leg. North Beach are down to 11 players.
Well, an important try and an important conversion attempt.
Yeah, a bit of controversy, Donny. Friday night controversy.
26 points to 18.
I think it's only controversy with you and me, though. See here again
I don't know whether anybody else is out there questioning the referee on that one.
North Beach just did. The captain just has. So, as we see here, just there. That one there is for me.
Yeah,
she's popped it up.
For me, it's accidental.
Yeah.
It's a genuine juggle. She hasn't intentionally knocked it forward to her own advantage.
Oh, well, Mr. Spittles.
Serendipitous.
Mr. Spittles thinks it's okay, so we move on. 26-18, about 9 to go. Rockingham from here, mate, or North Beach on the comeback?
I think you've got to like Rockingham at the back end with the dwindling numbers for the Sea Eagles. It's going to be very tough for them. They've shown a lot of fight tonight, though.
They should be. Keep their heads up. They've done really well with 11 players.
Great kick-off and somehow kept in the field of play.
Wallace.
And McGregor, well, she's done very well there to stop that one from going out. Manning Daniels.
What was that? Number 9, Hunter Header.
Header again, yeah. Showing she can do it on both sides of the ball with some good defence.
Good tackle technique, some of these girls. Number 8 for Rockingham's been good tonight.
Yep, Bailey Papuya.
She's had a lot of carries.
Dargaville's worked hard as well for the Sharks as it comes out to Leaf. Leaf, well, she's been dynamic. Throws the pass. It's knocked on by North Beach.
Well, he's called forward pass here, I think, to Rockingham. Yep.
Well, that is the call. Forward pass from Leaf. I thought it was around the corner and backwards, which is difficult to tell from the angle that we've got. But
this one, there, that's forward.
Yeah, I could go with that being called forward. Touch judge right in line with it. Not too many complaints from the Sharks that I could see. Certainly Buchanan came up and questioned it, but was happy with the explanation.
Paul
runs into Buchanan, giving her no room to move. Funga dancing. Really a lot of room for her to work with. We go down the short side with Muay. Running into Buchanan again. Wild pass from dummy half. Paul goes back and cleans it up. Lambert straight on her as soon as she gets it. They get into a bit of a wrestle and a tangle. The ball's come free. Lambert's come up with it. Well, there was 2 in the tackle. Yep. He was trying to strip it, but then her teammates came in and them making contact has forced the ball free. So 2 in the tackle, penalty to North Beach.
Yeah, bit of a silly penalty there.
Paul. White up towards that halfway line. You've got to think they've got to score pretty soon here, the Sea Eagles, to get back into it this one and give themselves some sort of chance.
6 to go.
Wire. Straight and hard, runs into contact, driven backwards. Dargaville.
He's missed that one there, Scotty.
Yeah.
You could hear it straight away. It's Toby. Campbell.
Into Campbell. Campbell looks the most likely, fends away from Lambert, gets it out.
Oh, I should have given that.
Chopped down low there, Caitlin White. Lambert with a great tackle.
She's actually hurt herself making that tackle, Lambert.
Last play. Funga out to the right. Goes that way. Goes right to the line. Kicks in behind. They want that one to roll dead. The Sharks, it's not going to.
No
desperate to get back into the field of play. There was only one player chasing, and that was the kicker. Still going to get tackled in goal. Must have gone pretty close to the dead ball line by the time she picked it up.
She done well there.
So a great kick there from Fungo. Good chase, even though she was the only one doing it. And they get the result they wanted.
5 to go. Who are you looking at for player of the game, Donny? Who's impressed you?
There's certainly been some good performers from both teams. Obviously, with 20 players running through the rotations, the Sharks, it's hard to settle on just one. And also Jane Buchanan's been
pretty good.
Been outstanding for them though.
Yeah.
Campbell.
Campbell
gets it out to Paul. Well, she scored one and now she set one up and has given us our grandstand finish.
22-26, kick to come. They need to hurry up with the kick though here, I think. We've got 4 to go. Campbell's been outstanding.
Yeah, Campbell's been wonderful for North Beach.
So's Paul. Paul's been really good as well. She deserved that try. Tough kick here though.
It's funny, like Rockingham are leading. Now, Rockingham have obviously been, they've been very good tonight, but a lot of the star performers I sort of look towards the North Beach side. Of course, playing with just 12 players out on the field for the entire game. We've got a good look at every single one of them, and I think players like Campbell and Anahela Tiruhui have been very, very good for them.
Been really impressive. Really, really impressive. You see the strike. It's too low. But 3.5 to go, mate. 4-point game.
Well,
what are you picking?
Try for the draw.
You cashing out or are you staying on Rockingham?
I think I'll let it ride. With the lead and a couple of minutes to go.
Yeah. Oh, see that pass there again? Ball, try. Scotty, the ref, he's told him to give him a bit of hurry up here. They're trying to milk the clock.
Well, that's not great signs. You'd think that...
He'd probably want a bit of a more positive approach being the return team to show that you're not sort of a fear factor, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly right.
You're ahead in the scoreboard. You want to play ahead. You don't want to play like you're behind.
As soon as you stop playing footy, sometimes it comes back to bite you.
Yes, it does. It does. Oh, that's... Oh, no, I thought it was going to go at the full then.
Now finds the grass, it comes to Dwyer. Dwyer stands, looks to wrestle out of the tackle and does so. Moley gets hold of her now. Eventually they get to the deck. Pulled down a second time.
Morrison. She's been good tonight.
Yeah, Morrison's another one of those workers.
Yeah, she just goes, she doesn't do anything flashy. She just does the little things that no one sort of looks at.
I really like her in defence. She can whack.
Yeah. Cops a good shot there.
Now Dwyer. Dwyer just shovels it out wider.
Good
now
ball.
With Campbell. Campbell's the danger. Campbell gets it wide at a Paul. Paul with room to move.
Got the
Puts
legs.
the foot down.
Got to get under the post.
The corner. Well, she doesn't bring it around. She dots it down right in the corner and levels this one up. It'll be a kick from the sideline for a North Beach win that would be a famous win for them.
Oh, I thought she was going to run around under the post. They were calling it. But Campbell again. Campbell here again. Good ball.
Campbell might have just secured player of the match honours there with that, I think. She's been sensational when the game has been there to be won. A little bobble right at the end with Leaf coming in. Did she actually get the ball to ground before it got forced out?
This man of the also woman of the match gets a lot tougher now. Because if it ends up a draw, well, I thought personally the best player on the field has been Anahela. Was in a losing side, but now, I don't know, you've got to kick the win here as we see the...
Moves in, strikes it across the face and waved away. So it's 26 all. With time counting down, of course, no golden point in the women's competition. If the full-time siren sounds, it will be a draw. We're down to 20 seconds. Rockingham don't look like they want to do a short kick-off to win the game. They look like they might be happy to take the draw. Buchanan jogging up towards that halfway line. They're not looking to snatch the win. Well, North Beach, what a fabulous finish. It's a full-time siren sound. And we're going to finish with a 26-all scoreline.